The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They go play action now. Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Ravens go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Esker's going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Hey, look at this Baltimore defense.
They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
There's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Smith going to throw on 3rd and 1. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 39. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Back to throw, Smith.
Throw out wide to Walker. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And, partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit older. Back in my day, we used to call a guy like this a workhorse, except he carried the ball all the time. Now they get into him a variety of ways, but you're right. They want to run their offense through him.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. Now Smith. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jones, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Myers' kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go. We've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a 1st or a 2nd seed come playoff time.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
The Ravens at 7-1 now on the year, and they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
Play action. Now Jackson.
This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 42. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To the right side, into the hands of Flowers.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Jackson.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight, and that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Knocked that down for a win, and the defense is caught.
And he will be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz, too fast to handle. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Play action. It's Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Jackson now. And his throw here's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
He was covered by Jamal Adams.
Here's 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12. 42 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll try and pick it up by running the action to the right. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation, because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Throwing right, and that's complete. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal.
A gain of 9 on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
Jackson. This is caught. Touchdown. Odell Beckham from 6 yards away. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 17-3. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Eskridge going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Smith. This is Fant on the short completion. Finding space at the 40. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
1st down, Seahawks.
To throw is Smith. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Now a 2nd and 6. First throw now for the backup Lock.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. To throw is Jackson.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Flowers. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On 2nd down, here's Locke.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
A final shot before half for Locke. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter.
Here's Moore. He will return it. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Metcalf motions left.
Lock now on first down.
A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Lock to throw on 2nd down. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Again, they'll throw with Lock. Throw left side complete. That's Walker. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up second down. Lock it in motion right.
They'll fake the jet sweep and go instead with Walker.
And he'll get it down here to the 43.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Seahawks.
Walker with another carry. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On the counter, it's Walker. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Locke. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They look to throw. It's Locke.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they get it rather easily there. A gain of 9 on 4th and 3.
First down, Seattle.
To throw it is Locke. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
We're in Baltimore. 3rd quarter action. 2nd and 10.
They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd and long, it's Locke. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
But down this big, we know that they need touchdowns instead of field goals, but now it's add insult to injury because they can't even get the 3, Charles, on the excellent block there by the special teams.
And it certainly felt to me like the special teams consider themselves an extension of the defense, which has played well for them. They have a nice cushion. They didn't want to allow any points, any opportunity to cut into their lead. A big-time play by those guys on that side of the ball.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted.
Picked off by Jamal Adams.
And the Seahawks are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. A lock in the Seahawks now with a 1st and 10.
Just shy of midfield at the 48. Off the play fake. Lock.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
On second down, it's Walker. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. Not losing with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Locke off of play action. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, 34 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
They go play action with Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they spotted at the 49. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And he's got this down to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Throwing is Jackson.
That's taken in by Duvernay.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Jackson.
This will be caught inside the 10.
Well, the Ravens are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And it's caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews from 4 yards out.
And the Ravens add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Eskridge going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. Seahawks with a 1st and 10. Locke gets ready to go
at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Locke. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Block again here on 2nd and 10. No escape for Locke, and he'll go down.
He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap to Locke. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10.
Locke working out of the gun.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The sack there by Roquan Smith.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Clock now to throw. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Now Locke again. And that is incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and...
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Odafe Owe.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the...
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's Jackson to throw. Under pressure. They got him again. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now back to throw. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Now somehow he was able to sidestep that first tackler, but still hit and taken down behind the line.
At the 32-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Locke going to throw. That is caught. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 1st down, Locke. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got playing to catch.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Jackson to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. 3rd and 9 here. Here's Jackson. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
They're going for it with Dobbins. There he goes left side. And he is going to have a Ravens 1st down on what will be a big play there on